From Atlanta News First Plus, this is Sports Tonight.
What is up, everyone?
What's going on?
Monday, May the 20th, 2024, in case you forgot the year.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're this far into the year, Lee. I mean, I feel like it's still like December 2023. So every once in a while, I have to remind myself where
I was
we're
actually
at.
talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, God, 2020 felt like forever. And then 21 to now feels like 2 seconds.
I know. It's
Like,
wild.
it's crazy.
It's going by so fast that we are already at the Atlanta Dreams home opener. We're 2 games deep.
2 games deep.
Into the 2024
40 to
season.
go?
No. I think 38 to go.
Oh, 38 to go.
38 to go.
Okay.
2 down. 1-1 on the road. LA got the win in their season opener
Yeah,
Wednesday. And then on Saturday night. These are late ones because they're on the West Coast at Phoenix. They lost by 3 points. And they came from behind, Lee.
They did.
But they weren't able to pull it off. I think that for a second I was a little nervous. I don't like to compare seasons, but obviously that's what we do.
Well, yeah.
Last year, second half of the year, they struggled finishing games, struggled in second half of games, and I kind of got a little flashback of that against Phoenix. But the only thing that I would say is different is that they really did fight because they came from behind and got within 3.
Well, and on the road, you know, I mean, it's not a terrible way to start, 1-1. So, and they're, on the road, now they finally get to come back. Got tons of people that are going to be there, got a huge atmosphere. So not a terrible way to start. If you start off 0-2, it's obviously a lot worse than 1-1.
Yes.
Especially for a momentum builder, But I think they're going to be all right. I think they'll be all right.
And obviously tomorrow they have their home opener.
Yep.
Which is super exciting. The Dallas Wings come to town, 7:30 tip-off. And from Gateway Center Arena, we are obviously airing this game.
We are.
Peachtree TV, Peachtree Sports Network. And our day starts pretty early. So shoot-around is at 11:45 in the morning. We will first get with the team before noon.
And then
interviews all day, basically.
Yeah,
I mean, the availability that we get with these women is outstanding.
Yeah.
Because we get to interview them in the morning and then pregame and then after the game. So we get to get their thoughts all day.
So many thoughts.
Yeah, and Tanisha Wright, the head coach, though, after their loss on Saturday, she made it pretty clear, like, hey, it's early. We're bouncing back. We're going to our home opener.
Yeah.
Shake it off. And that's how it should be, right? It's so early in the season. We shouldn't be really analyzing games at this point. But I want to hear from the head coach, and I'm going to get it for us here in a second. I'm going to pop it up here. And a couple of players, and this is after their loss against the Suns on Saturday.
I thought we did a good job of fighting back, especially after the poor first half that we had. This league is tough. You can't come out with that type of energy and then expend all the energy that we need to expend in order to get back in the game. But even then, we took the lead, you know what I mean? So then we got to make the right plays down the stretch. So good lesson for us. Short-term memory, have to go back home and get to play in front of our fans. So hopefully that energy will resonate with us.
Having that energy near the end of the game to fight back, is that a good standard set to carry on to your next game?
Yeah, for sure. Really proud of the way that they fought back. And so you can take that, you know what I mean, and you can use that to kind of continue to motivate. But I mean, from the beginning, right? If we're talking about standards from the beginning, we have to come out like that from the beginning. I mean, we're on the road, we're in somebody else's house, it's their game, it's their home opener. We can't come out and get punched in the mouth the way that we did tonight.
And what are good ways to come out in the first half next time? Like what are things you?
Oh, we got to defend. We got to defend better. Defend at a higher level than what we did. Our communication our effort to run back on defense, our ability to take care of the ball and not give them easy things. So all those things compounded into mistake after mistake after mistake. And then understanding the game plan. I thought early on we started out shooting from the outside, taking too many shots from the outside. If they're not falling, right? First, second one doesn't fall. Our advantage is on the inside. I mean, Natasha Cloud starts on Tina Charles is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And we just never took advantage of that. And so we just have to play a little smarter.
We got it, Megan. Megan, go ahead.
Yeah, hey coach. Hey Crystal, hey Leash. Coach, this question is for you.
Yeah.
Just from the beginning of the game, kind of noticed obviously that you guys were a little off of what you wanted to do. Was there anything that Phoenix did specifically that kind of caused you to be a little bit of, I guess maybe discombobulated is the right word?
Yeah, they're four guards. You know what I mean? Them starting with four guards and really spreading us out and forcing our post players to have to guard on the perimeter so we're not giving up easy and open threes. Like I said, I think we just didn't do a good job of combating what they were going to do in terms of playing four guards. They had a guard on one of our post players all game, to be honest, and we just didn't take advantage of that. That's shame on maybe shame on me because I didn't convey to our team well enough what we needed to be looking for and how we needed to attack them.
Thank you.
Emmanuel, go ahead.
I'll start with Alicia. Alicia, that fourth quarter, you was in a groove with the block shots to taking over to the 22 points to end the game. What was it in that fourth that clicked that you felt that you had to be that aggressive and take the game into your hands a little bit?
So I just know I need to lock in defensively. I mean, one of my roles is being a complete defender. So that's just something I need to do. I need to lock in.
And for you, Crystal, for you to run point through the last, I don't know how many minutes of that game and to add another 10 points to it, what was it in your role that you were trying to do to get this team going to make that comeback? Unfortunately, it wasn't a win, but you had a great comeback towards the end.
Just push pace and get the ball where it needs to be. We had moments in the first half that we could have taken advantage of, and I think there were times in the second half we were able to do that, and that's when we went on our run.
You good?
Hey, can I get one more for Coach?
Hey, you got it?
Yeah, I want to get one more for Coach real quick.
Go for it.
Hey, Coach, 1-1 on this. I know it wasn't you want to be 2-0, but to start the season the way y'all did, the fight you saw today, the win you had in LA, what's good? What kind of city of Atlanta expect to look for this team when they come back home on Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the energy that we had in that second half was a lot better. The fight that we had was a lot better. I'm hoping that we take this loss and we learn from it, right? We understand that we can't have the start that we need to have, and it doesn't matter who we're playing, where we're playing them. It's all the same. The league is way too good. Teams have gotten better, and so we just have to make that adjustment and understand that. But an energized group, understanding that we're back home, we're in front of our fans, and we love playing in that arena, and so we'll come and we'll be ready for that.
All right, so the Atlanta Dream, once again, home opener tomorrow against the Dallas Wings, 7:30, Gateway Center Arena. We will be there. We will air it on Peachtree TV, Peachtree Sports Network.
Yep.
We'll have a special before the game from right here. So
Everything before, during, and after.
yes, everything you can handle. A huge season for the WNBA as a whole. The Dream have huge expectations, starting the season 1-1, so we'll see where it goes from here on out. But the Falcons have OTAs. They continue OTAs in Flowery Branch tomorrow. We were out there last week. I would say that that's probably going to be like the most interesting week because we got to hear from the quarterback for the first time,
Yep.
Kyle Pitts for the first time in a long time.
And we got to see both of them on the field at the same time.
Yeah, and the two quarterbacks on the field
Yep.
at the same time. So from here on out, I'm like, I don't know how much more excitement we're going to get because we got all of it in one last week. But as many new players are on the team, I think they're still a far ways away from being a contender. And I say that just because if they were to play like tomorrow, I don't know if they could as a team.
Okay, all right.
Do you think they could?
No,
as a
no,
team?
but no.
Because
Cousins it's gonna take a while.
Cousins is still recovering,
It's gonna take a
and so
while
is
to get
Kyle Pitts. They both say they feel well, and I remember Cousins saying, well, this is what I would be doing had I not been injured at this time of the year. So that was a good sign,
Well,
but I don't think they could go out there and be full goes for an entire game.
And Bijan was in street clothes.
Yes, he has an ankle.
So he does. He has an ankle. He has 2 ankles.
That is what Raheem Morris told us. He has an ankle injury. He was in street clothes. He did not practice.
He does have
We can get an update tomorrow.
He has
However,
2 working ankles, correct.
he told us he had an ankle word for word. So
and then also the rookie running back Jace McClellan out of Alabama. He hasn't been out there yet either, so we haven't seen him at all. So Bijan wasn't practicing.
I love how you know that.
So Algier?
Other than Bijan, you know that your guy from Alabama wasn't practicing.
Well, Tyler Algier was out there. I know he was out there.
Yep.
Well, I'm just saying those are the only other. I think those are the only other injuries to withhold players from practicing. I think that was it.
Yeah. I mean, they still have a while to go, though. They're like,
Yeah.
they got to get into the playbook. I mean, this is still like a work in progress with
Very
a new
much
head
so.
coach, new coaches as a whole, and then also new players, including a starting quarterback, right? So the most normal maybe person on the team right now is maybe the rookie quarterback who just got drafted, because these are all the things that should be happening for him. Everybody else is uncomfortable, and he probably is feeling right at home. So, but we did hear from, like I said, Kyle Pitts, Drake London. I know we have some sound from them talking about the off season, talking about so many things that the team has gone, they've gone through as individuals, but as a team. So let's just hear from them, and let's bring that up right now.
Days is fun. Workouts are workouts. Building this foundation, meeting everybody, new guys, new faces, the rookies. So having a good time, spending this time together.
What does it mean to, I was supposed to speak to Kirk Cousins coming to the team? We haven't talked to you since he was signed.
Yep.
What does that mean, hope for, what does that may mean for you in the future? For having a veteran quarterback who's been around the block and so forth.
Yeah, just like you said, been around the block, veteran quarterback. It's great to learn from him. He's seen a lot of ball, so he has a lot to teach, and, he's seen different players in different sizes, so, he can help you win.
And then on the business side, was it gratifying that they picked up your fifth-year option?
Definitely, it's a blessing, and for the upstairs, people to still have faith in me and, try and show them I can do something different this year.
Have you been spend any time with Kirk? Just like, I don't know, I've seen him with some people around town, whether it's like an LA night or a Braves game or something. Any examples of sharing time together?
Golf with Kirk one time, and then Kirk took us down, to John Gruden's place and watched tape and heard how he broke it down and how he likes different things and just growing each day and each week.
How much does it mean to you to go into this season healthy?
Amazing. I mean, everybody likes to feel 1,000% and not back at your normal self.
I know you don't like talking about yourself in that way, but what was how bad was it? Because people see you on the field, they expect Kyle Pitts to be Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it was so much bad during the game. It was more the preparation during the week, just dealing with that, soreness and tightness just all through the week. And the Sunday show day, so we figured it out on Sunday, but all during the week it was a grind.
Does being full go during the preseason and then training camp make a massive difference heading into the regular season? Like, how much? What matters most during that time?
Yeah, like how you said, just being full go, being in shape, being as strong as you can, and being able to perform at your highest level.
Do you think mentally it helps too?
100%, because when you feel good, you look good, nobody can stop you.
You slid in that John Gruden reference. He was a wide receiver coach when I started covering the Packers.
Yeah.
Where did y'all go? Was that Tampa? Or?
Yeah, down to his Tampa office. So watched a lot of tape. Learned. I didn't know who the father of the choice was until then. just different tight ends and different philosophies and just different things to take into each day to, help me be my best and, do as much as I can to contribute to the offense.
He talks real fast, and were you able to understand?
Fast and loud and low, and he can, he'll keep a conversation good. He'll keep you intrigued.
So who is the father of the choice, Rob?
Art Monk.
Ah,
Yeah. When I learned that, I was like, ooh, I didn't even know they had film at that time.
Kyle, what excites you about this new offense and thinking about kind of, how you might be utilized differently within this game?
Yeah, just like you said, new offense. So everybody, it's a new foundation, a new quarterback, new coaching staff, new offensive coordinator. So just everybody just, being able to grow and evolve. So just we'll see what it has to come.
Kurt was saying that the importance of getting on the same page is huge with everybody. Is a trip like that, like beyond the film work, what did that do to the brotherhood of you guys?
It was great just hearing how he breaks it down and how, he is seeing it on the field. So when you hear that, you know how to play faster, where to be in different situations.
What about relationship-wise, getting to know somebody on the field?
Oh, yeah. Even that's the main part, just the camaraderie part, just talking to him, asking about his kids and, what he likes to do in his off time and things he doesn't like as well.
You talk about all those news. You were a rookie not too long ago. Are there similar factors, I guess, in this year, kind of because there's so much unfamiliarity compared to when you came in as a rookie?
I would say somewhat. I would say I'm a super rookie. I'm not rookie, but I'm in the, we're all in this new offense, new regime, new schedule. So we're all in this fresh, but learning new offense is always fun.
And one of the things Kirk says, what his favorite part so far, he says, being able to just watch film with you guys, just to communicate and talk like that. What have you guys been able to learn from him? Because it seems like that's one of his favorite things.
He's very intentional, and that's what you get with a vet. They tell you where to be in different coverages and different, going against different players. They tell you how to win, how we can utilize the offense the most and win our matchups.
When did you notice that intentionality? Was it kind of right away, or has it developed over these last couple of weeks?
I would say first day, when we started installing, he was just throwing little things like that. And then we started getting more plays and things, and he would tell you, guys, I like this, or guys, on this, don't do this. So just different intricacies so that we can.
Sorry, for you, when you're getting used to a new quarterback, what's the most important part for you so that you guys can be on the same page, besides communication, obviously?
Yeah, just relationship, communication, and, being his safety blanket.
Drake London, Clark Phillips outside.
Kind of bouncing off those questions, Kirk and even Michael, who've been the fifth and sixth quarterbacks you've worked with playing for this team. Is that hard as a pass catcher to kind of adjust to different styles, or is it something that you kind of moments like now, mini camp, that you're able to kind of get that and kind of see how they are as a quarterback?
I mean, yeah, this is the time we want to use this time to catch from a right-hand quarterback and left hand as well. I mean, obviously they spin different ways, so it's a little different in terms of the catch point when it gets to you, but we play ball at the end of the day, you got to catch it.
Is that the first time you played will this be the first time you had a left-handed quarterback? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, so getting used to that.
You just spin the other way. That's all. Ball still going to hit you in your face if you don't catch it. So.
He can spin it, can't he?
He can spin it, yeah.
Well, what's your early impressions of him?
Oh, I like him. I watched him, coming out of college. He's a great player, and I'm excited to see what he does in the coming.
From your perspective, how do those two compare? Like, is there, like, as far from just like the way the ball comes out, like, is it kind of similar or different?
I mean, they're two different people. Kirk is 36, and Mike's 25, I think. So they're different people, different playing styles. One's younger. I'm sure it'll change, but I don't. We're not getting into comparing the two because I really can't.
Show us the way and lead us, and also at the same time he learns from us as well. It is very, very cool, so we're all excited and ecstatic that he's here.
Were you on that trip to Tampa that Kyle was talking about? Was there just maybe the tight ends? He said he went to John Gruden's place.
Yeah.
What was that like, and just the bonding experience to get to know guys on a human, personal level?
It was eye-opening. I think it broke down a barrier between all of us that was needed, and I think we all had the same goal at the end of the day, and that fires me up, so I'm excited about that.
That was a day trip? Was it 1 day trip? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Kirk as vanilla as he seems in person?
Yep.
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 Would you get it, huh?
Yep, he a dad, for sure. Nah, but I love it, man. He's a good guy.
Who else was on that trip? You, Kyle, Kirk?
Mooney.
Mooney.
Is that a fly in and out that day trip? Because the airport's real close.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Florida's right there, so yeah.
I feel like one of the things that Kyle was talking about is that Kirk has a lot of intentionality behind him. He's very intentional with you guys. What do you notice about the way that he's trying to bring you guys together right now?
Just camaraderie in general. You got to have that in order to have a great team. So that goes back to the point. He's a veteran. He's been in here. This is about to be his 13th season. So to have a guy who knows the ins and outs of it, to make this a little bit easier and maybe raise our percentages a little bit higher to go out there and ball and execute, then I'm going to listen, you know. So I think it's been very helpful.
It's been early, but what have you learned from him so far?
A ton of things. I'm not going to go down the list. There's a ton of things, but just to have him in his building and in his presence here is helped a lot, especially with the coaches and everybody, everything. Yeah.
For you, you're a hot name as a breakout this year. You feeling that? You embrace that?
Let's just say I have a bad taste in my mouth. That's it.
What was the bad taste from, and how do you get rid of it?
I got to go out there and play and ball. That's pretty much it.
You feel you have something to prove, even though when you were given the opportunities, you showed the ability to shine?
You always have something to prove in this league. There's always new people coming in. There's always vets who are going to stay there and be great. So I want to go out there and make a stand for myself as well, because I know what I can do. I know what type of player I am.
With all the new receivers, do you feel an extra sense of leadership in that room now?
Yeah, most definitely. Hold each other all accountable, and I think my past wide receiver rooms have always been like that. I just don't think we got to shine through as much as we will now, you know. So very excited about the future.
How have y'all bonded?
Very well. Yeah, we bonded good.
What did you learn from going down to see Graydon?
A lot of things. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff that we learned. Very eye-opening, and I think it just put a new mindset on a lot of us.
Is this sort of thing where Kirk was kind of leading you through things, or was it Gruden kind of showing you whatever he had in mind, or how would you describe it then?
It was just both. It was both, yeah.
And who was the father of the choice, Rob?
What was that?
Who was the father of the choice, Rob?
Art Monk.
All right, you passed the quiz.
Yeah. Hey, who told you that?
Hey, Kyle, check this out. Hey, what was you were thinking when they drafted Michael? We didn't on the draft day. You got Kirk signed, and now they double down on
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to all that stuff because I'm trying to enjoy my off-season well and get ready for it. But at the same time, he's a freaking baller, you know? I mean, that's why we took him at that spot. But, you know, we're just happy that he's here. And we've seen it a couple times. He's slinging it. So we're just excited that we have him here, you know?
Does it hurt that all the mentality of the team, when everybody on the team wants a win-now mode, but the franchise with their first pick is preparing for the future? Is there a little friction now, would you say, between the team and, you know, the plan that the front office is doing?
They ain't got nothing to do with us going forth with this year at all. My goal is to win, and I'm pretty sure everybody else's goal is to win. So as long as we're winning, I'm fine. I don't think about the future too much.
I guess then how does Michael help you guys win now?
Just being the baller that he is. And if his time comes up, then it comes up. You know, everybody has to stay ready. Football is 100% injury rate, so you never know when your time is going to come, you know.
Raheem has said that Kirk is the perfect person for Michael.
Who's your favorite DB?
Huh? None of y'all.
Raheem has said that Kirk is the perfect person for Michael to learn from. Why is that, from your perspective?
He's an all-around pro. He does everything right. Off the field, on the field, watching film, whatever, taking care of his body. He does everything right. So for Michael to have that and Kirk take him under his wing is going to be a huge thing to lengthen out his career, whatever it might be, you know.
For people who don't have like a concept of what it's like to learn a new offense or a new system, how difficult is it?
It's pretty difficult. You start at square one again. You learn new verbiage. You just learn a lot of new things. You may be put in a new position, whatever it might be, but it's starting at square one again. Just think about learning multiplication again or something like that. Just think of it that way.
Have you been able to, you said you want some of your own time, have you been able to partake in the NBA playoffs? And thoughts there?
the lake show is out, right?
Right.
Yeah, I ain't watching it.
All right. Here's the Hooper. We got to
Discourse
check
online,
in.
people were talking about could NFL players play basketball and anything like that. I thought of you because obviously.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
None of us average 25.
30.
My bad.
Yeah, I've seen a couple buzz around it. I know I feel I can do it. I was a better basketball player coming out of high school, so I thought I was going to play basketball, but I'm here now, so it kind of changed. I may be living proof of it, but who knows?
Still hooping in the offseason?
Here and there.
All right, Lee. Drake London, Kyle Pitts from OTAs. Last week, we'll hear from these guys again tomorrow. But it's time to move on to Atlanta United very quickly. 8-match winless streak. Haven't won a match since March of 31st of this year. March of 31st. March of 31st. Yeah, that's how I'm just in disbelief.
It's Monday.
Yes, March 31st.
It's Monday, March of 31st.
Like 2 months without winning an MLS match. Any thoughts?
So would you say you're kind of
before-
as sluggish today as United's been for the last 2 months?
It's bad. I mean,
Dang.
it's bad though, right?
It is. It's not good.
Don't act like you. Yeah, exactly. Any
The fact that
thoughts?
they're losing at home too, not just the road, like that never happens.
Yeah. So, they haven't won away yet. Okay, they haven't won a single match, MLS match away from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So something has to change, and it has to change quick. If only Tata could come back.
Oh man.
Tata was the man.
Come on now.
Braves. Let's not waste too much time though. The Braves are playing right now. They have not won a game against the Padres during this series. 4-game series. They've lost 3. Game 4 going on right now.
Yeah.
But bigger news: Sean Murphy is going to do a rehab assignment with the Stripers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Starting tomorrow.
So, if you want to come, go see him in Gwinnett.
I mean, yeah, go out to the Stripers and watch him rehab. I hate to say this, and I don't mean it in like a mean way, but like I haven't missed him because Darno has played so well.
Well, that's why you have 2 top flight catchers. I mean,
Isn't that wild? Travis Darno has won numerous games for the Braves since Sean Murphy has been injured, and of course, like he wants him back. There's no beef between the two. There's no drama there.
look, he gets it. He's a longtime vet. I mean, he understands what the name of the game is. You come in, you do your job, you show up, and then leave.
Yeah.
No beef. You just do it and get it over with and leave. That's it.
But
that's what he's been doing.
Great replacement.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Alex Anthopoulos looks good again. Imagine that.
Yeah. Any thoughts, Lee? Because I know you were wanting to talk about the NBA. So what is on your mind? And I already know, but the people out there don't know.
The Timberwolves beating the Nuggets last night was crazy. Down 20, and they win by what, 8 or 10? That's
because of a guy who's from right here.
I can't. Yeah, right. Probably the best player on the planet right now.
Anthony Edwards, number 1 overall pick, went to UGA for a year, but he's from Atlanta.
Crazy,
reps the A.
dude. That was
There's Sprite signs with him all over town.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird. You drive and you see Sprite signs.
Yeah.
You're like, can we have that guy?
Yeah.
Can we have that guy in the Hawks?
Can we?
No, we can't.
But that's that, guys.
That's all right.
Tomorrow night, I can't say it enough. Atlanta Dream. Home opener. You guys don't have to listen to this anymore. Have a great night.
Aww.
We'll see you tomorrow at the same time, and we will be celebrating the home opener for the Atlanta Dream. We will see you then. Have a good night.